सल्तनत का ज़वाल, डिक्लाइन ऑफ मुग़ल्स। 1526 पानीपत के मैदान में ज़हीरुद्दीन बाबर ने इब्राहिम लोदी को शिकस्त देकर मुग़ल सल्तनत की बुनियाद रखी। ये सल्तनत 1857 में अंग्रेज़ों के हाथों ख़त्म हुई, मगर 1707 में औरंगज़ेब की वफ़ात के बाद ही इसका ज़वाल शुरू हो गया। Mughal dynasty in India started from Babur in 1526 when he defeated the last ruler of Lodi dynasty, Ibrahim Lodi, in first battle of Panipat. Although Mughal dynasty officially lasted till 1558, Aurangzeb was the sixth and the last strong ruler of Mughal dynasty who controlled his territories with authorities. After the death of Aurangzeb in 1707, Mughal emperors started to decline and never recovered. Finally, in 1558, the Mughal rule was officially ended by the British. Reason of decline: जंगे। औरंगज़ेब एक जहाँ तलब बादशाह था और वो पूरे हिंदुस्तान समेत अफ़गानिस्तान और ईरान पर कब्ज़े हुकूमत की तमन्ना रखता था। उसने मुग़ल सल्तनत का तमाम तर सरमाया जंगों की नज़र कर दिया था। उसकी वफ़ात के बाद रियासत के पास इतने माली वसाइल नहीं थे जिनसे अमूर सल्तनत और कारोबार ज़िंदगी जारी रख सकें। वॉर्स ऑफ औरंगज़ेब। औरंगज़ेब was a very ambitious ruler. He wanted to capture whole of India, especially southern states. The South India states were very strong and had defended themselves against Akbar, Jahangir and Shah Jahan. On the other hand, he was trying to control Afghanistan and Persia. On the other hand, other than wars of anxious, he was also faced by many rebellions. He invested almost all of the treasuries of Mughal dynasty into his wars. At the end of his regime, Mughal treasures were exhausted and successors of Aurangzeb did not have sufficient money to control the vast empire of India. लोगों से बुरा सलूक। हिंदुस्तान में अक्सरियत का मज़हब हिंदू था और औरंगज़ेब ये समझने से कासर रहा कि सल्तनत लोगों के दम से है और रियाया ही सल्तनत के असल मालिक हैं। राजपूत और दूसरी ताकतें जो अकबर के हुस्न सलूक और मजहबी आज़ादी की वजह से मुग़ल हुकूमत के साथ थी, औरंगज़ेब की मजहबी मुनाफरत और बदसलूकी की वजह से दुश्मन बन गई। औरंगज़ेब failed to realize that the vast Mughal emperor depend upon the willing support of the people. He lost the support of Rajput, who had contributed greatly to the strength of the emperor. They had acted as the pillar of support, but Aurangzeb's policy turned them into bitter foes. The war with the Sikhs, Marathas, Jats and Rajput had drained the resources of Mughal emperor. Akbar had won over the Hindu by giving them religious tolerance and opening careers to the talented irrespective of caste, race and creed. He had enlisted Hindu warriors, chiefly the Rajput, as the reliable defenders of his throne. The Rajput under his hand had three immediate successors. He carried the Mughal banners to extreme corner of the subcontinent of India and also into the heart of Central Asia. But Aurangzeb reimposed the hated jizya on the Hindus, distrusted the Rajput and made an unworthy attempt to convert the heirs to the Gaddi of Marwa to Islam. Hence, Rajput were alienated and were determined to fight the Mughal oppressors. The Rathors and Siddios remained practically in rebellion till the throne fall of the emperor. The example was followed by the Bandiyals and the Sikhs. Rise of Marathas. Marathas were Hindu of South India. Marathas started to hate Aurangzeb due to his anti-Hindu policies. Shivaji was one of the noble amongst them and had united them on the basis of nationalism. He said to get rid of Aurangzeb, the Marathas need to rise armed against him. They although started their struggle in the region of Aurangzeb, but he was successful in cursing them. Shivaji was very powerful and had a good journal. He fought many battles with Aurangzeb. However, he was finally killed by the Mughal armies, and Aurangzeb was able to control the Marathas' rebellion. After the death of Aurangzeb, Marathas rose again. This time there were no one who on the Mughal throne to stop them. They grew stronger and finally took the Delhi from Mughals. औरंगज़ेब दक्कन पॉलिसी दक्कन पर हमला। औरंगज़ेब ने शिया रियासतों के ख़िलाफ़ लगातार मुहिम जोई की। बीजापुर और गोलागंड की रियासतों पर हमला। हिंदुओं के ख़िलाफ़ मुहिम जोई ने मराठा के लिए मुज़ाहमत की राह हमवार की और वो मुग़ल सल्तनत के ख़िलाफ़ उठ खड़े हुए। यही वजह बनी कि सिर्फ 30 साल ही में तमाम तर हिंदू कबाइल मुग़ल फ़ौज से अलग हो गए। बादशाह का जंगों के सिलसिले में लगातार जनूबी हिंदुस्तान में रहने की वजह से शुमाली हिंदुस्तान की बहुत सी रियासतों ने अपनी आज़ादी का ऐलान कर दिया। औरंगज़ेब दक्कन पॉलिसी विच कॉज द डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द बेस्ट सोल्जर्स एंड अंडरमाइंड द मुग़ल प्रेस्टीज बियॉन्ड रिपेयर कंट्रीब्यूटेड metrically to the downfall of his dynasty. He destroyed the Shia kingdom of Bijapur and Golaganda and waged a long, endless war of extermination against the Marathas. They obliged the hardly Maratha to fight in self-defense, and when success came to them, they were encouraged to take up the offense across the Narmada and invade the Mughal province in northern India. The Hindu in northern India were already alienated by Aurangzeb's policy of religious persecution, and Hindu officers and vassals of the emperor were either indifferent or secretly hostile to Mughal cause. They create opportunity for the Marathas. They appealed to common sentiment of Rajput and the Hindu who secretly aligned them were Bijapur and were there latterly boldly persecuted to execute his policy of striking at withering trunk of Mughal emperor in the belief that after the fall of emperor the independent province Muslim dynasty would fall of them. Thus, within 31 years of Aurangzeb's death, his Bandials, Rathod, Kachakaks and Siddos, no Hindu tribe of the military value was left on their side. The emperor's long absence from the northern India led to many provisional governors become independent, with some region even turning turbulent. The long Deccan War of Aurangzeb thus contributed to the decline of Mughal emperors. नाअहल जानशीन। औरंगज़ेब के कमज़ोर जानशीन कभी भी हिंदुस्तान का निज़ाम ना संभाल सके, जिससे बगावतों ने जन्म दिया। Incapable successors of Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb did not train his son as his father had trained him and his brother. His sons were weak and were unable to stamp their authority all over the land, which were ruled by the Aurangzeb. Governors of different provinces started to declare themselves independent of Mughal rule. Rebellion started immediately after the death of Aurangzeb, and these weak successors were unable to curse them. बरसगीर में अंग्रेज़ों की आमद। मुग़ल बादशाहों की कमज़ोरी और रियासत में इंतशार के बायस अंग्रेज़ ताजरों ने बड़ी आसानी से रियासत पर कब्ज़ा कर लिया। Rise of British in subcontinent. British East India Company was established in 1600. It was given a charter to trade in east of Africa by Queen Elizabeth. British took a long time to establish themselves in India. British were more advanced than Indians in every field. They had experience of external diplomacy due to their interaction with other nations of Europe. British, after spending a century in India, realized that they can control the politics of India for their own favor. Since the start of 18th century, British has started to interfere in the local politics of India. By the mid of 18th century, British got control of Bengal. Then they expanded their circle of influence. British finally took the power of India from the hands of Mughal officially in 1518. 58 इकनॉमिक बैंकरप्सी मुआशी दिवालिया। शाहजहाँ की तामीरात और औरंगज़ेब की जंगों और ज़मीनी और मैदानी इलाकों की खुशकसाली की वजह से सल्तनत का दिवालिया निकल गया। इकनॉमिक बैंकरप्सी। Shahjahan's zeal for the construction had depleted the treasury, as well as Shahjahan and Aurangzeb long war in south and further drained the exchequers. They increased the state demand to one half of the produce of soil, and revenue demand rose. The production fell in the same proportion. The cultivators began deserting their fields, but were not compelled by the force to carry on the cultivation. Bankruptcy began to state Mughal government in the face of the time of Aurangzeb and his successor, who had to fight many wars to gain the throne and retain it. Invasion, बैरूनी हमले। नादर शाह ईरानी और अहमद शाह अब्दाली के हमलों की बाइस सल्तनत के खात्मे में अहम किरदार अदा किया। फॉरेन इन्वेजन spared the remaining strength of Mughal and hastened the process of disintegration. The invasion of Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali resulted in further drainage of wealth. The invasion shocked the very stability of the emperor.